Hello everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back to Summer Map, Save the World, and that, so, yeah. Yeah, let's go and talk to you, Bliss.
Whoa, look, Max. It's our favorite cultish crackpot, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss. I want to buy something. Take my credit card. Put me on your mailing list. Anyone you want me to recruit?
You're supposed to give the Stockholm Syndrome a few days to kick in, Max.
Who has that kind of time?
What are you doing now, Wade?
What's a big celebrity like you doing on our street, Hugh Bliss?
Why, I'm spreading the great news about primatology. The magic and science of unlocking the harmony of colors for a revolution in holistic personal and interpersonal well-being. Now translated into 15,000 different languages, including Esperanto. Hooray! Hooray!
Have you sold any books yet?
Are the books selling well?
Selling? You can't put a price on imagination. You can't sell the wonder of a daydream or the laughter of a child. He's right. I've tried.
What's your book about again?
What was your book about again?
Genetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness? It's about everything and nothing at all. Oh,
How about magic?
Show us a magic trick, Hugh Bliss.
magic is easy when the colors of your soul are...
Yeah, less chatter, more magic.
Okay, how about I disappear?
Well, your mind reading is obviously still working.
It is. Now watch me as I vanish. Except you won't be able to watch me because I'll be gone.
Hey, a free home delivery sign. Why shake it, Bosco?
Greetings, comrades, dog, rat.
I'm having trouble placing the accent this month. Mid-Atlantic states? The San Fernando Valley?
I get more of a vague Baltic vibe. Something in a light Czech pattern.
Ha ha ha! Comrade Maximilian makes the funny joke. I am Vladimir Ilyevich Bosko-Forsky, Russian proprietor of Workers' Glorious Warehouse of Inconvenience, no?
No.
But now I make new start in America, which I love. So is no need to aim at sophisticated targeting equipment at me.
Why is the Russian disguise?
What's with the Soviet bloc, Bosco?
It's perfectly natural, comrades. I work with the American government in spirit of glasnost. They know. They know.
Who knows what?
The feds, man. Uncle Sam. The government's watching us all the time.
So that's why I always feel an overbearing presence just out of my field of vision, watching and judging my every move.
That's me, Max.
Why are the government watching?
Why is the government spying on you, Bosco?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I know too much.
Just humor the poor guy, Max.
But I make new start in America, which I love. So it's no need to target me.
Do you have this defense against defeat?
I suppose you've got some ridiculously complex whirligig to defend yourself against the feds?
It's the people, comrades. Workers will overthrow fascist regime.
What about us loafers?
All are welcome. Come their victory, workers will unite to bring downfall of corrupt administration. We will number in tens of millions.
That's a lot of Bolsheviks.
No, it's all true. Plus, I'm working on a satellite missile defense system.
You're working on the missile defense
Missile
system?
defense system? Isn't that more than a little bit overkill?
Yet, we are strong like bear against the tide. I'm working on modifying B-10's part 2.
Your anti-delivery system?
That's right. It was already programmed to keep people from delivering goods to the store. So I just went into the database and changed beef jerky to intercontinental ballistic missiles.
So now anyone can just deliver a blimp load of beef jerky to your store without fear of reprisal?
A small price to pay for freedom.
What's that smell?
Something in here smells like fermented hate.
It's like sweaty jockstraps soaked in boiled cabbage with a dash of sulfur.
Keep it down, guys. You're scaring off the other customers.
More of the customers.
What other customers? Max and I are always the only ones in here.
What? I mean, it's a good thing. Merchandise is always a bit.
Coming in here is like visiting old friends.
Some of these cereal boxes are from the McKinley administration.
I carved our initials in one of the weenies, so we'll be best friends forever, Sam.
You need some new
When's the
weenies?
last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to tasty fruits.
We want to buy
I'll
some.
buy something.
Ah, it's evil, but necessary private enterprise.
What have you got?
What do you got?
His most glorious invention, comrades, is useful for, how you say, questioning.
Questioning.
His true serum makes easy even the most difficult, how you say, interrogation.
Interrogation.
Truth serum? Is this another one of your half-baked, overpriced gimmicks, or does it actually work?
Both will make anyone get rid of inhibitions and telling, how you say, complete and honest truth.
Your accent sucks. Hey, it's already working.
Give it.
We'd like that truth serum, Comrade Boscovich.
Is good. Price is 867.5309 rupees.
How much is that in real money?
$100 million.
I think your rate of exchange is a little off, Boscovorsky.
For the Berlin Wall brings great strength to our economy.
Never mind.
Nothing for us right now.
See you later,
See you later,
Bosco.
Bosco.
He's no Bosco, comrades. He's only loyal worker Bosco Vorsky, who is not threat to glorious American government whatsoever.
Alright, so I need to figure out how to get the money. I think that's like later on in the game. You do that. So, yeah.
Give me all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
It's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, maybe?
Apparently, there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives. This charred pile of scrap serves as a touching reminder of the fun we had at WARP TV.
I've determined that whether for food or for sport, I just really enjoy frying things.
It's our favorite shifty card cheat, Leonard's Steak Charmer.
How you doing, Leonard? Good, good. Whee! Who are you calling, Sam?
do I?
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
I'm gonna check the baby.
Have you checked the baby?
Yes, sir, sleeping soundly.
Oh, good job, then. What?
White House,
Hello, please hold.
Hello, please hold.
roger that.
Our phone bill is sure gonna be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello, is anyone there?
same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them. They got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night. It's worse than we thought, Max. He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
By the whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant. That's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max, and pronto.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, Mac, do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Auditions for new White House pet down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time, I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
You seem familiar.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
The veiled threats, the surly tone. I've got it. You're that pit boss from the toy mafia.
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if you don't stop asking questions.
Wait, what's a toy muffin man doing here?
What's the toy mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What toy mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property damage.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, chowderheads. Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
I expect a fool.
I think somebody may have hypnotized the president while you weren't looking. You, perhaps.
Very funny.
What do you do around here?
What do you do around here?
I give out free t-shirts to the visitor who asked the dumbest question of the day. Please accept my apologies, but we're all out of Husky Boys sizes.
Woo! Double burn!
I thought you were on my side, Max.
I just call him like I see him, Sam.
You bodyguard?
You're the president's personal bodyguard?
You catch on quick.
We need to have a private meeting with the president. National security.
Go right ahead.
I meant private, as in wait outside and we'll call you when we need you.
And national security, as in, we need to clobber the president on the head to break his hypnotic trance.
Your gift for subterfuge is uncanny, Max.
And that's uncanny as in, you two try anything and I'll plug you.
You always with the president?
You're always with the president?
Even when he's got a, you know...
Always. I never leave his side.
Your codependency sickens me.
And it sickens me in exactly the same way, doesn't it, Max? I mean, Sam.
What's behind that door?
What's behind that door?
It's a private club for people who aren't annoying me. You two ain't invited.
Should we pummel him together, Sam, or would you rather take turns?
We can create a national security incident after we've saved the president, Max.
Seriously, what's behind the door?
Seriously, pal, what's behind that door?
It's the door to the war room. With unrestricted access to the United States' entire arsenal of long-range missile weapons.
There's no part of that sentence I didn't like.
Then it's unanimous. We'd like a tour.
Nobody gets into the war room during peacetime. Stay away from it, or I'll have to escort you out.
2 for the war room, please.
Nothing doing.
But Max came all this way. He's been dreaming of it for years. Can you look into those big brown slits he uses for eyes and crush the lifelong dream of a childlike rabbity creature?
Even if I were moved by that kind of thing, which I ain't, this door stays locked at all times, unless we're in a war.
We'll be back.
I cannot wait.
Good day, Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Oh, finally! The interpreter. Where have you been?
Interpreters?
Yeah, that is why you fellas are here, right?
Sure, why not?
Because I got a meeting with one of them foreign dignitaries. Always talking that crazy space language.
You know what you mean?
Who are you meeting with today?
Heck if I know. They show up and start jabbering away about treaties and whatnot. I just let the interpreters figure it out. I just keep an eye on them to make sure they don't steal something or try to eat the cat.
Even him.
Snap out of it, Mr. President. You've been hypnotized.
Sure, I haven't been hypnotized.
That's crazy talk.
You've got to listen to us, sir, or we'll be forced to take drastic action.
Don't talk to me about drastic action. You ever been pinned down in a drugstore parking lot by a pack of muskrat commandos with nothing left to lose? Ever had to gnaw your best buddy's leg off just so you could get his socks and put them on your own ears to fend off the enemy's deadly sonic regurgitator ray?
Now that's crazy talk. I'm impressed.
We're ready to start interpreting.
That's aces, fellas. But the dignitary hasn't shown up yet. Show yourselves around the office.
But don't touch nothing.
Keep up the good work, Mr. President.
You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
The man's a genius, Sam. I almost feel bad for doing this.
It's for the good of the country, Max.
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was I? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
No momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
Hello, Mr. President. We're ready to interpret for you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said, wait a second,
Take your time.
you're not paying him.
Even better.
Wizard. Let's talk to Wizard before we do anything else.
What's new, Wizard?
That's Governor Whizzer, thank you very much.
So the Governor Wizard?
What are you the governor of?
The 51st and greatest state, West Dakota. Don't you guys read the papers? Just the funnies.
You mean the obituaries, Max.
Potato, potato. We're a young state, but with our own rich traditions that make us a distinct tourist destination, apart from the north and south.
How'd you get into...
How did you get into politics?
I won the election. It was a very close race, but I totally won the popular vote. Was it a runoff election? You see what I did there? Runoff? 'Cause he's Whizzer?
You're still the master of fourth grade gutter humor, Max.
What are you doing in the
What
office?
are your qualifications for office?
I'm a television celebrity. Now there's a platform I can get behind.
What are you doing here?
What brings you to the Oval Office?
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP. Who's Mr. Sapp? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him? I can spell, you know. It's the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation-free for over 4 weeks now.
Tell us about...
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor. to help people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop. I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Wiz.
We ready to?
We're ready to interpret for you.
Don't tell me. The president needs the interpreter. What did he say, Sam? I'm speaking English. I don't even have an accent. Can't understand a word.
See you later.
See you around, wizard. Hello, Mr. President.
Once again, Mr. President, the impact of soda abuse on our nation's health cannot be overstated. I ask again, how long can this epidemic continue?
Great job, great job. What do you say?
He said,
What does the guy got to do to get a drink around
what's a
here?
guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by it.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist, but I am thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made, they were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse? Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar. Ew.
Yeah, now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More. I need more. I need a bathroom. Which way is the bathroom?
He said, which way is the... Well,
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. I know.
Oh, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there. Bad.
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go. That was fun.
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Now it's time for some checks and balances. Freelance police time. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas. My fingertips look like little tadpoles.
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But, silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it.
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it.
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon. Now that these idiots have forced my hand,
we still need to hit.
We can hear everything you're saying.
it's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Bird, and Ngambe, we're moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering 2 people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop them. Wait, what's that noise? Listen, scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it!
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Yes!
Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys on the next episode. There's one more thing we need to get ready for the next episode. And that. So, yeah. Let's go and quickly grab it. What is it? What is it? It's in its wings.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans. The buck stops here, 1,000 points in light, and I did not have sex with that woman.
Well, I did, but I didn't inhale.
Hey, Jimmy. Give me all you got. I did not have sex with that woman. Free home delivery.